This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a residential inspections company? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Louis Garrison, with Allegiance Residential Inspections. Louis, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about you, Sophie?
I'm doing wonderful also. Now, we are excited to learn all about you and your business. Can you start off by telling our listeners just a little bit about your company?
Sure. Our company is Allegiance Residential Inspections. We also do commercial property inspections a lot. The time you'll use us is when you're purchasing a home, selling a home, want to flip a home. What we'll do is come in and do a deep dive on your property and just pull out any major defects that's going on regarding your foundation, your roof, your electrical, plumbing, your air conditioning, heat. It's just a whole lineage of components that we inspect to make sure you're getting a good product or a good property before making such a huge purchase. We do service Dallas, Fort Worth, and all surrounding counties. We do also offer military veterans discounts. We offer first responders and senior discounts. So we also could be found on Google at ariotex.com, and that's ARIOTEX.com.
Now,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
how did you originally get into this business?
Well, after completing 22 years or so of military service in the Army, and my background was healthcare in the military, and also I did some healthcare administration out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area at some major hospitals. Once I retired from the military and the healthcare system, I had a good friend of mine, a late friend, Daryl Whitfield, who was an Arlington firefighter, who kind of inspired me to look at doing some home inspections on the side. He seen I was getting a little lazy after doing all the other things that I've done. He said, "Won't you try this?" So I did, and before you know it, the company, we got a lot of good reviews from a lot of great customers. And then the word got around, and before you know it, we just kind of start growing. And now we're pretty much all over Dallas, Fort Worth as a starter.
Wow. Now, what is the most common myth or misconception you come across being in the residential inspections industry?
Well, a lot of folks who's buying property, they're coming in, they look at a house and it looks beautiful. Well, we call that in home inspection business like lipstick on a pig, because sometimes homes look good, but we got to look in between the walls, in the attic, get on top of that roof, do some deep diving on your electrical, because although it looks good, you can have some major defects that could be hidden. Such as in the attic, we may find some water stains, so you may have a roof leak. We actually get on top of your roof to see if you have hail damage. A lot of times when you look at a house just from plain view, you can't really see those little dings on hail. And the problem with that is once you purchase that house and you have to have insurance, well, when your insurance adjuster gets on the roof, they will find those things. And then they're going to scratch their head because you're asking them to insure this expensive property, and they know it's going to be on their dime when you make a claim. Also, foundations is pretty huge. You don't want to have a property that has some bad foundation problems, and if so, you want to have it inspected so we can recommend maybe some repairs to a structural engineer or a professional engineer, come out and assess it to see if repairs are needed. And again, air conditioning, your HVAC system is another huge component that you really don't want to miss. And because here in Texas, as like today, yesterday, and day before, we've had some temperatures of 100 degrees. So you want to make sure your air conditioning is in tip-top shape, or if not, find out what's wrong with it, and perhaps get a warranty included in your contract when you're purchasing a home.
Now, we know marketing is the heart of every business. Who are your target customers? And in terms of marketing, how are you currently attracting them?
So we are on Google. So again, you can, if you type in home inspection Mansfield, we should pop up on the first page for you. Again, it's Allegiance Residential Inspections of Texas. We also work with a lot of real estate investors, real estate agents. Word of mouth is huge. And just because once we interact with a client and do their home inspection, we find that they have told somebody about us. So word of mouth is pretty huge for us. So we'll get a lot of clients from word of mouth, again, Google. In the beginning, I used to run around handing door tags, putting door tags on homes, but we're okay right now. So we're getting a lot of business from our great customers here in Dallas-Fort Worth. So.
Now, have you ever thought about having your own podcast?
I would love to, because I think this is an excellent vehicle for marketing. I just have to know how to plug these wires up and get Bluetooth and all this latest technology stuff going. So if anyone's out there looking for an IT job, Allegiance is hiring.
Outside of work, what do you and your family like to do for fun?
So I like, I'm an outdoor person. I love swimming. Hence I went and we got a pool set up here. I love barbecuing. Believe it or not, I love karaoke. I know you probably can't hear it in my voice right now, but if I hit a couple of notes, you may think otherwise. But I love karaoke. I like traveling, just going out to see different communities and that sort of thing. Again, I was formerly in the military, so I did get a lot of opportunities to travel the country and outside the country. But it's just good to be back home here in Texas and just see how we're growing and in different parts of the city.
So, Louis, please tell your listeners one thing they should remember about Allegiance Residential Inspections. And yes, only one thing, the main thing.
Okay, I'll try to keep it to one, but it's hard. But anyway, what we will do is try to give you, and we'll give you, a peace of mind whenever you make a huge purchase, such as buying a commercial property or residential, because we're here to find out anything and everything that's wrong with the property. And because our motto is, we want you to know everything that we know about that property. So there you go.
And where can our listeners go to learn more about Allegiance Residential Inspections?
Sure. You can call us directly at 214-957-5020. You may also visit our website at ariotex.com, and that's ARIOTEX.com. Our email address is allegiance@ariotex.com, ARIOTEX.
Well, Louis, I really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Okay, well, thanks so much. And I will close with our TREC ID. We are licensed and insured here in the state of Texas. Our TREC number is 21662. We're in good standings, and so we'll love to earn your business.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com. Or call 469-221-9345.
All right, Louis, you did a great job. Let's go over next steps.